we have to get a good investigation and service. The people who are give us something, we start education, and all that. Yes, for the children, and we want to make it more. Yes, we have to move a step further in our presentation.
Everybody here in NASRDA is interested in the future of the young minds. But one particular person stands out. Anything that has to do with children, he's almost a child himself. And this person, we're inviting him for the unveiling of the scheme and ambassadors. This will be done by none other than the chairman of Nigerian Space Ambassador Scheme, Dr. Benjamin Ayatunji. Please keep clapping.
Thank you. I have so many of my bosses here, so I cannot stand on the existing protocol. I want to recognize everybody. Let me start by recognizing His Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State. Boss here, Dr. Vat, MD Jobs, you're welcome, sir. I also have my boss, Dr. Feli Saleh, the DD Media, and representing Senator Borofis, probably I should have started with that. You're welcome, sir. I'm recognizing the CEO of the city, our partner, Mr. Gashimbaki. Welcome, sir. And I also recognize Mr. Solomon. Thank you for supporting us and being with us. I would also like to recognize the media. We are glad you are here to cover our event. Thank you very much. For my colleagues, you've been very wonderful. I want to say thank you. The teachers, before going to the children, you are wonderful. We've had opportunity of interacting with your students, and I can tell you, we are amazed by the level of intelligence. Thank you very much and well done. They always say that our teacher's reward is in heaven. Yours is not in heaven. Though you will get in heaven, but here are your rewards. They are representing you well. And to my friends, the children, you are looking cool. Thank you for being here. And as we honor you very much, I want to start by saying, before unveiling the scheme, I want to first thank the DG, because this program is his initiative. He believed we should induct children into space and technology, and gesture will no doubt ensure continuity of this field. The DG, every represented here, wants to say thank you for having Nigerian children at heart. I'm also expressing my gratitude to my colleagues, which I've done before. You served in various capacities organizing this program, and you've done wonderfully well. Our partners, the DCP, like I've always told you, working with you is heavenly. You are wonderful. In light of this, that NASRDA, since its inception, has engaged in various activities. The DG, during his speech, has mentioned the Zero Gravity Program. He has mentioned the Eclipse Program. He mentioned our development of our robotics syllabus and syllabus for space science, and the program we are inaugurating today, which is the Space Ambassador Scheme. Now, the Space Ambassador Scheme came out, the idea came out initially, I could say, not planned. We usually have children's program, and on the 1st of September 2016, there was Eclipse, if you remember, and we have children here. And among the children that were present, one of the children made a presentation, and the presentation wowed everybody, and the DG pronounced him a space ambassador at that location. We are also today officially inaugurating that child. After the pronouncement, there was follow-up. And it was during follow-up that DCP, that Discovery Circle Professional, offered that they are going to help NASRDA develop a concept paper for the program pro bono. That's without NASRDA paying, as their community service. I think DCP deserve a round of applause for that. Now, as the officer in charge, they were directed to me. And when they came, the first thing that intrigued me is that, what is your interest in all this? They said they don't have interest. At every stage, I will ask them, what is your interest? They will tell us their interest is in Nigerian child. So, when we have them saying, okay, we want to do this for you pro bono, the DG issued them a letter as a consultant for this program, and the whole idea started. Now, the concept paper they developed was amended and adopted by NASRDA with provision for ambassadors to represent NASRDA at primary school level, junior secondary school level, and senior secondary school level. And the overall objective of the scheme, A, is to promote the knowledge of space science and technology among children in Nigeria. 2, to create a platform where children with exceptional interest in space science and technology can develop and nurture their skill. C, to assist both teachers and parents in identifying and talent spotting kids with peculiar interest in space science and technology, so that such rare interest in advanced technology will be nurtured. D, to promote subjects in school curriculum, that's the STEM, and foster greater interaction among children with interest in space science and technology. And E, to promote the overall advancement of space science and technology among Nigerian children from cradle till when they become old and go to their grave. That was the objective we said. So the selection for the space ambassador, like I said initially, the primary school was picked by DG based on his presentation. That's why for this particular one, we have no competition for primary school. But to select the ambassador for junior secondary school and senior secondary school, we made an advert given an essay topic where we invite children all over Nigeria to submit. This, in all, we received 464 entries from children across Nigeria. That's both junior and senior secondary school. We have 211 from junior secondary school and 253 from senior secondary school. Now, from different schools across Federation. Now, 30% of these entries were from outside Abuja. And when I said outside Abuja, I mean actually outside the Northwest, where Abuja is resided. 65% of the entries were submitted by female students. We only have 35 male. And after the essay was screened, we invited 12 students to NASRDA premises on the 26th of May 2017 for a series of tests. And we test them in area of cognitive domain, the affective domain, and the psychomotor domain. We want to be sure that a child that is picked to be an ambassador can represent NASRDA. Now, part of when they came here yesterday, they had a written test. After the written test, they have a technical challenge where we dismantle some of our equipment without their knowledge, and we gave them to put it together. The only thing they have is the manual, and that most of them did excellently well. We also placed some video clips of advanced space exploration for them and set a question based on what they watch to answer us. And at the end of the day, we asked them to make presentation to us of the essay they wrote. And in selection, we have professionals, auditors from DCP being there to observe. Some of them are part of the panel to score, and we have observers to observe that what we are doing, we are fair to all. Now, after the selection, before I go to the result, the Space Ambassador scheme is said, Space Ambassador will be the face of Nigerian space program to children and to private sector. And an ambassador will have a tenure of 2 years. He or she is expected to be responsible at all times, and the benefits accrued to an ambassador are enormous. These benefits include, but not limited to, I use the word likely scholarship offer. In our scheme, we have a plan for scholarship offer for our ambassadors. But because our partner, DCP, who are in charge of the fund drive, because we are going to go to private sectors, that's why I put likely scholarship offer. We also plan to carry our ambassadors on excursion to places of interest, both in space industry, both locally and internationally. And an ambassador has free entry to all NASRDA's program with full recognition of his or her status. And ambassador will be making appearances on behalf of NASRDA in TV and radio program for children, which we plan. So these are the things that the ambassador will be doing. And we also expect that, because each ambassador that is selected now will be given a letter to his or her state governor. We expect that the state governor should support us by organizing a program for children at least once within the period of 2 years, where the ambassador will be in the state to encourage other children from his or her state of origin. Now, for this program, like we've been saying, NASRDA is partnering with Discovery Cycle Professional, and Discovery Cycle Professional is to provide support in the area of coordination, fund sourcing from sponsors, and follow up for any letter we write to ensure full implementation of the NASRDA Space Ambassador Scheme. We urge our would-be partner. Now I'm speaking to everybody now, because everybody, we are soliciting everybody seated here. Parents, directors, the private sector, the media houses. We urge all our would-be partners to kindly give full support whenever our partner, that's DCP, comes with NASRDA's letter for support for our ambassadors to ensure this laudable dream is realizable. That is the brief about the scheme. Now, I will now go ahead to unveil our ambassador. First, I'll give the result of the exam, what we did yesterday. Then, we'll say who will be our ambassador. The first person I'm going to invite, the first primary school. And our ambassador for primary school level for the next 2 years will be Mr. Daniel Gashimaki. Please, a round of applause. Mr. Daniel, a round of applause for him, please.
A round of applause.
Our ushers, please, help us to lead our ambassador forward.
You think it's easy to be an ambassador?
So, from today, Daniel is Ambassador Daniel Gashimbaki. We will represent Nigerian space program to all primary school pupils and to the private sector. Congratulations, Mr. Daniel. You keep standing while your colleagues join you. Now, for the exercise we had yesterday, I will invite the third position, the second position, and the first position. And I will do the same thing for the senior secondary school. So for the exam we had yesterday, the third position is Mr. Bayode Olushoga from Faith and Fortune Academy, Lokogoma, Abuja. Please, put down there. The second position is Mr. Opera.
We started working like an ambassador.
And the first position and our ambassador for junior secondary school is Miss Unko.
All the way from Lagos.
For the senior secondary school, the third position goes to Damilola Ipadiola from here. Actually, Damilola arrived late yesterday, so she missed like 2 stages.
Wonderful evening.
The second position goes to Agili Chidimma from Vita School, Abuja.
It's not arise innovation for honor her.
The young men, boys in the house, maybe next time you have to do well. Our ambassador for senior secondary school is Miss Salma Ahmed. Now, for everybody that was that did that exam yesterday, they did excellently well. I remember that before the exam, we set a mark of 70%, and we said if nobody gets up to 70%, we will not have an ambassador today. But the problem we had is that everybody had far above 70%. So it was very, very difficult for the panel to decide who is going to be. We have to now start going down to when you are asked a question, how technical was your answer? And that's how some emerged. So for all of you that attended that exam yesterday, I want you to put your hands together for yourself. You did excellently well. There is none of you that failed. That's the truth. The only thing is that there must be a winner.